Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. This is I now, y'all of the beloved truth. I'm going to get straight into it, man. The name of this lesson, I'm going to call it, Are You Not Anti-Shemetic Yourselves? I'm speaking on these Jewish people that made the claim to the land according to that British mandate, according to that Balfour Declaration, okay? You made a claim to a land and you don't even fit the bill. You don't even fit the prophecies that the scriptures talk about. Okay. In fact, you're the opposite. You're the total opposite. Okay. When you read Isaiah 2, man, they said you shall beat your swords into plowshares, man. Meaning people are going to get to work, you know, and I'm going to get that scripture, man. But in the last days, man, the house of the Lord shall rise above all the nations. And what these people hate you, man. These Palestinians that you took that you have taken them will displace them, move them out of their little homelands over there, which they don't belong in the land themselves, you know. But you displace them and you treat them like shit. You treat those Palestinians like they're nothing, man. And that's why nobody speaks on this. Nobody talks about those Palestinians being oppressed by you Edomites, because you're nothing more than Jewish Amalekite Khazarian Edomites, all right? Or should I say Khazarian Amalekite Edomites, all right? Okay, aren't you not being anti-Shemitic? All right, because you do have Shemites that you're oppressing over there. Those Arabs, which they're Ishmaelites from the seed of Ishmael, from their forefather being Abraham. Those are Shemites, man. Right along with you Black Latins and Native Americans over here. You're Shemites too. All right. When you go into the tables of nations break down the lineage, the evolution, which that's talking about genealogy. All right. All right. So we all got a common ancestor, and that's Shem. Okay. But you are the oppressors of the earth, man. You're being the Shemitic, man, towards everybody around you. Everybody hates you, Jewish, Khazarian, Amalekite, Edomites, man. All right. And the cat's out the bag, man. We know who you are. Okay. You know, and I figured I'd just bring out this because last week, you know, I pretty much did a lesson on it and I said it was going to get it ugly. And look at it, man. It has gotten ugly. When you deal with the devil, the so-called white man, which ain't nothing but Israeli white Edomites, okay, so-called white people, they're not really white. All right, you're oppressing everybody around you. Hey, you want to go into Syria? Okay, you want to remove the last leg of the the Arab Brotherhood. Okay, you want to move the rest of those Ishmaelites out of there. In fact, hey, you want to go into Iran, man. You want to destabilize Iran. You want to blow Iran off the map. But guess what? You're going to be blown off the map, okay? Because that land is defiled. All right. So the Great Return, which, you know, those Palestinians call it the Great Rape, man. All right. I can't figure out which word they call it. It's a Hebrew word they call, a word they call it in their language. And it means the Great Rape, man. All right. Because what Salaka, you so-called, you know, Jews, all right, who claim who's lying to the world, saying you're the children of God, you know, you don't even fit the prophecies. All right. You don't fit the prophecies. Okay. In fact, you're, like I said, you are the opposite of what the Lord has said what was going to happen in the end times. All right. And a lot of you people don't believe in prophecies. Hey, a lot of you Christians and you people that over here in America, y'all vouch for these people. All right. But they didn't get the land by way. God didn't give them the land. All right. The Most High Yahweh didn't give them the land. All right. They got it through the auspices of really the Rothschilds. All right. Red Shield. OK. Which that goes back to Edom. All right. They got it through these wicked and psychopathic, central bankers. OK. And the leaders of the world, man. All right. So I'm gonna read a little bit of the article, which I really don't have to go into, but because it is pretty much an update. It says the great return, March 8. In March, I'll say it says 8 Palestinian protesters killed after IDF fired on Gaza border. All right. Israeli soldiers are seen next to the border fence on the Israeli side of the Israeli Gaza border as black smoke rises while Palestinians protest on the Gaza side of the border. April 6, 2018, Amir Cohen, Reuters. It says a 16-year-old boy is among the 8 killed at the Gaza Israel border during the second week of the Great Return March protests. Dozens of Palestinians have also been injured by the Israel Defense Forces. And I'm hearing, actually, I heard it was over 700 people that got injured. But sometimes you run into these alternate news medias, and you get distorted information. But to make a long story short, they over there, pretty much oppressing the hell out of these Palestinians, and they have a peaceful protest that they do every year. All right, and it's not to mention it's the 70th year anniversary for these Israeli I started saying Khazarian Amalekite Edomites. It's their 70th year of independence, which that was brought upon by the auspices of the chief house of Esau, which is which is headed by the power of the Rothschilds. Okay. All right. It says a 16-year-old boy is among the 8 killed in the Gaza Israel border during the second week of the Great Return March protests. Dozens of Palestinians have also been injured by the Israel Defense Forces. Palestinian Red Crescent earlier confirmed the first death as that of a 38-year-old man, telling RT PRCS teams provided first aid to 81 injured in Gaza Strip. 36 out of the total number are live bullets injuries. Slacking. 3 of those are serious injuries to the chest and head. And they got over 100 snipers set up to guard that fence, to guard that border. All right, which shows it's supposed to be a peaceful protest, but aren't you being anti-Semitic yourself? Okay, let's go into the scripture, man, because y'all a bunch of hypocrites, and then you got all these damn people over here in America vouching for them and saying they're the Jews, and really they don't have no claim except for the British mandate. They don't fit the prophecy, which it also proves that you people y'all not about the truth. Okay, y'all not about the prophecies. Y'all not about the will of the Most High. All right, so this is Isaiah 2:1. It says the word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. All right. So what is it saying? It's saying what? The nation of Israel, the Lord's people, is going to be above all the other leaders of the world, man. All right. It's going to be above all the nations of the world. All right. Via, the scriptures call it mountain. All right. Because when you reach the mountain, it's a summit. All right. And that's why people, nowadays they have the G20 summits, G8 summits and all of that. And, a conglomerate of nations coming together, pretty much hashing it out on who's who and what's going to get done, and, and controlling international law and all of that. All right. But we're going to be the head of that. All right. 144,000. Lord, when we be able to number, if we be able to number, they're going to be the ruling body. All right. Which is going to go into. But it didn't say we're going to be shooting. We're going to be shooting, Palestinians. All right. There's no way in the prophecy saying that we're going to be oppressing people around us. All right. We're going to have things in order according to the scriptures. Verse 3, it says, and many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. All right. So are you teaching them of your ways, man? No, you're oppressing the hell out of them. In fact, you look at them as dogs, man. All right. A lot of you Jewish people. So aren't you being anti-Semitic? All right. When you go into the tables of nations with you Edomites, you want to hide the truth. You don't want to let everybody know their nationality because it's going to come out who you are. All right. The truth is going to come out about who you are according to the Bible. All right. And what your future judgment is. All right. It says, and we will walk in his paths, for out of Zion shall go forth the law. Right. And the word of the Lord. And the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. All right. And here's the point. It's coming up. It says, and he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, which y'all not doing. Y'all not rebuking people according to the Bible, according to his law. All right. In fact, y'all counterfeits, man. Y'all counterfeits. All right. Who have hijacked the land. It says, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation. Neither shall they learn war anymore. So y'all doing the opposite, okay? In fact, y'all want to go into Iran, all right? You heard Benjamin Netanyahu, however you want to say his name. He wants to go into Iran. I mean, that's why the dude got sick not too long ago, all right? With his Edomite ass, all right? A lot of you Edomites, y'all just trying to hide the truth, man. Y'all don't want people to know who y'all are. But y'all counterfeits and you hijack the land. And you're dealing up unjustly, man. You're dealing unjustly in the land of uprightness, man. Okay, as the scripture says, I'm roughly paraphrasing, but you're supposed to be teaching people not to war. All right. So you're supposed to be that beacon of light, and that people are supposed to come unto you. All right. As the scripture says, nation and all nations shall flow unto you. Ain't nobody flowing unto y'all, man. Y'all not teaching them of y'all ways. All right. Y'all filthy the earth, man. Yeah, y'all shemetic. You indeed are Shemites. All right. But you're the lowest on the totem pole. All right. You're the base Shemites, man. All right. And we're Shemites over here, and y'all been oppressing us. Hey, you Jewish, Khazarian, Amalekite, Edomites, y'all the number one reason why we go through a lot of oppression over here. All right. The housing market. OK. Hey, you bought the slave ships from the Arabs. You Ishmaelites, which y'all getting oppressed too, you Palestinians, and really ain't got no love for you Palestinians. But it just shows you the hypocrisy of these damn Edomites, all right? Who they want to vouch for these people. They're not the people, and they're doing the opposite of what the scriptures is saying. Okay? It says, neither shall they learn war anymore. So what? They're teaching people to war. Hey, you got an Israeli army. All right, you send them off to war all the time. So we know you're not the people because you don't fit the prophecy. So, O house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord. All right. What light do you have? Y'all don't have no light. The true light is going to be given from the elect through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua. All right. So let me go ahead and get a few scriptures and I'm going to have to end it. Okay. This is Isaiah 25:7, because you dirty Edomites, you dirty Khazarian, Amalekite Edomites, you want to hide the truth. But this is what the Lord is going to do. Isaiah 25:7, it says, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. What veil? The so-called white man has put a veil over all nations, hiding the fact of who they are according to their biblical nationality. Everybody has a biblical nationality. Why? Why? Because it's important. All right. Why do you think the Bible is in all the law abiding facilities all over the world? All right. And people use it to legitimize their government. OK. And pretty much have people in subjection. OK. Because, hey, man, you're being found out. OK. Your skirts are being uncovered, as the scriptures say, man. OK. So he's going to destroy in this mountain. All right. In this current rulership that we live in. He's going to destroy that veil that's being put over everybody. And that veil is, oh, I'm an African American. Oh, no, I'm an Arab. No, that ain't biblical, man. That ain't what the Most High told you were. All right. You have forefathers. We all have forefathers, which a number of us. And I'm gonna just do the rundown. You Edomites. All right. Which y'all the lowest on the totem pole. But I'm going to mention you first because, you know, you're the talk of the century, okay? Because you're the most evil, wickedest people on the planet Earth. All right. And then you got us, we're Shemites, And then I'm gonna just mention all the Shemetic people, you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, and those that be dispersed throughout the four corners of earth that look like the other nations, but their lineage goes back to the 12 patriarchs. That being of the house of Israel, that being of the house of, the Lord. Okay. Then you got the Elamites. All right. The dot headed, forever young looking, nasty, stinking nation. All right. They're Shemetic too. The India. All right. And then you have them in Thailand. All right. You Moabites, you Chinese, you're Shemetic too. All right. And you Japanese, you're Shemetic too. Okay. All right. And you Arabs, you Ishmaelites. Okay. Okay. Which Arabs mean mixture, but you Ishmaelites, y'all Shemetic too as well. All right. We all have a common forefather, which is Abraham. Hey, but you have a wicked seed, man. The so-called white man is a wicked seed. All right. Which I always bring this scripture out, man. 4:26, man, because it's relevant. Let me see. Second Edges 4:28 says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. For the grain of evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, you Edomites, all right, because you spawn from you spawn from Cain, man. All right, you're reincarnated. Y'all still the same spirit, man. You're the first murderer, the so-called white man. What you doing now today? You murdering all people all over the planet Earth, man. All right, look at you. Look at you doing to those those unarmed Palestinians. All right, they may have sticks or whatever, flag poles, and they have the right to protest, man. But you don't see nobody standing up in the world in the world court. You have some articles saying that that it's inhumane how they doing them and treating them, but nobody's gonna do nothing to them. All right, because really they own the floor. They own the floor right now. All right, it says, and how much ungodliness hath it brought up unto this time? And you see them in the earth, man. Hey, it's not how can I say this, man? It's not by, well, it's evident. I'll just say it like that, man. It's evident who the damn wicked is, man. Look at the track record. Look who's complaining about who the colonizers are. Look who's complaining. All right. The world's complaining about you, man. All right. And how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come? And this is the time of threshing. All right. The Lord is slowly coming, man. The Lord is coming back. He's going to pay you back, man. Ponder now by thyself how great fruit of wickedness the grain of evil seed has brought forth. And seed is talking about what? It's talking about the children. Hey, and with that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kodash, double honors, two apostles, and none that great millstone. Hey, Shalom, man. All right. And death to you fake Jews, you fake Jews out there, man. All right. We're going to reclaim our land. Shalom.